Hi guys, in today's lesson we shall study about density. So what is density? Density is the concentration of matter in a given material. So what is density? It is the concentration of the matter in a given material. Okay? By definition, we can say that density means it is mass per unit volume. So we can say that density is mass per unit volume. Okay, so by definition, in the exam, when they ask you definition, you have to write density is mass per unit volume. Or you can write the formula density rho equals to mass over volume. Okay, mass per. We know that when they say per, the volume has to come to the denominator. Okay, this letter we are using to represent density. This is the Greek letter which means density, which is read as rho. That is rho. Density rho is equal to mass per unit volume. Now what is the SI unit? SI unit. SI unit for density. We know that what is the SI unit for mass? Mass is kg, that is kilogram, over what is the SI unit for volume? It is meter cube. Therefore, when you write in sentence, we write it as kg per. Meter is in the denominator. When you take that to the numerator, it will become -3. We read this as kilogram per meter cube, or we say kg per meter cube. Sometimes it is also expressed in terms of gram per centimeter cube. Okay, gram per centimeter cube. But remember, always kilogram goes with the meter, whereas gram goes with the centimeter. Density remains constant for a given material. It does not change. For example, for pure water, the density is 1 gram per cm cube. Or if you are saying in kilogram, the density of pure water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Okay, so you have to remember density remains constant. Density is constant for a given material. It does not depend upon the size of the material or the shape of the material. It remains constant. For example, for the given water, okay, if you consider water, its density is 1 gram per cm cube or 1000 kg per meter cube. But for salt water, it differs. Okay, for salt water, the density is slightly higher than the pure water. It is 1020 kilogram per meter cube. Is that clear? Okay. Then also the density of mercury. Okay, the density of mercury is said to be 13.56 gram per cm cube. When we convert that into kilogram, it is 13,560 kilogram per meter cube. So when you compare water with the mercury, which is more denser, it is mercury. Is that clear? Okay, so let us remember the densities. Density of water is 1 gram per cm cube, or it is also equivalent to 1000 kg per meter cube. Okay, so you have to remember 1 gram per cm cube is equivalent to 1000 kg per meter cube. This one you have to remember. 1 gram per cm cube is equivalent to 1000 kg per meter cube. Let us see how we are getting this equivalency. We know that 1 gram per 1 cm cube, correct? We need to convert this gram into kilogram. When we write unit in kilogram per meter cube, we have to express gram into kilogram. We know that 1 gram means you have to divide by 1000. When you convert gram to kilogram, you have to divide gram by 1000. So when you divide 1 by 1000, it becomes 0.001 kilogram over cm cube. You have to convert centimeter cube to meter cube. How do you convert? We know that 1 meter means 100 centimeter, correct? So when you convert centimeter to a bigger unit, that is meter, you need to divide by 100. So divide by 100 means, see, I will show here 1 divided by 100. We can write this as 1 divided by 100 means 10 to the power 2. Correct? 100 means 10 to the power 2. When you take this to the numerator, it becomes 10 to the power plus 2 becomes minus 2. So, centi. In physics we have studied centi means it is 10 to the power minus 2. So, let us write that here. Centi means 10 to the power minus 2. And it has a power 3. So, let us write that power 3 here. Okay. So, we are converting 1 gram to 1 kilogram. So, that is 0.001 over 1 cm cube we are converting into meter cube. So, centi means it is 10 to the power minus 2 to the power cube. We have cube. Now, let us simplify. That is 0.001 over, you multiply this, minus 2 times 3. That is minus 6. So, this will be 10 to the power minus 6. Correct? Let us take this to numerator. That is 0.001 times, when you take denominator minus 6 to numerator, it becomes plus 6. Correct? You simplify this. How do you simplify? Let us take this decimal point to standard form. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 1 times 10 to the power minus 3 times 10 to the power plus 6. That is equal to, you have studied in maths, when you multiply the powers, we need to add. Correct? That is plus 6 minus 3, that is 10 to the power plus 3, means it is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Did you understand? So, no need to do all these methods. Just remember, what you have to remember? 1 gram per cm cube. 1 gram per cm cube is equal to 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so wherever you need to convert gram per cm cube, you have to multiply by 1000. Is that clear? Let us consider one example. A cube of copper has a mass of 240 gram. So it is given mass of the copper is equal to 240 gram. Each side of the cube is 3 centimeter long. Also given, the side of the cube is 3 centimeter long. Calculate the density of copper in gram per cm cube and also in kg per meter cube. So students, as soon as you get the problem, the first step is to write the data. Okay, the first step is to write the data. So let us write the data given. What is given? Mass of the copper is given. So mass M equals to 240. Write the unit also, it is given in gram. The side of the cube is 3 centimeter. That is, side means the length is given. That is, side is equal to 3 centimeter. And they are asking you calculate the density of the copper. They are asking you density. Density is equal to how much? So what is the first step? Write the given data along with the units. Okay, it is given mass is equal to 240 gram, side is equal to 3 centimeter, density is how much? Now students, next step is write the formula. What is the formula? Density rho equals to mass over volume. Density rho is equal to mass over volume. Now, to find the density, what are the things required? We need to know mass and also we need to know volume. Now, check. Do you know volume? No, volume is not given. They have given the size. The size is a cube. Now, do you know how to convert the side of the cube into volume? What is the formula for the volume? It is length times breadth times height. That is, volume is equal to length times breadth times height. But we know that for a given cube, all the sides, length, breadth and width, all are equal. Therefore, it is 3 times 3 times 3. That is equal to 3 times 3 is equal to 9. 9 times 3 is equal to 27 centimeter cube. Was that clear? So we know that volume of the cube is equal to 27 centimeter cube. Therefore, how do you find the density? Straight away you substitute in the place of mass, you substitute 240 gram, and in the place of volume you substitute 27 cm cube. So let us substitute and get the answer. That is, density is equal to 240 gram over, this is 27 cm cube. So you are getting, what is the answer you are getting? 8.888 unit is gram per cm cube. You know that no need to write all these numbers, write it for 3 significant figures. That is 8.8. This is bigger than 5, therefore you have to increase 1. That is 8.89 gram per centimeter cube. So this is the answer for density in terms of gram per cm cube. Now let us convert gram per cm cube into kilogram per meter cube, because in the question they are asking you convert gram per cm cube into kg per meter cube. So let us convert. How do you convert? I told you we have to remember the relation. That is 1 gram per cm cube means which is equals to 1000 kg per meter cube. So how do you convert this answer to kg per meter cube? You just multiply by 1000. That is 8.89 times 1000 kg per meter cube, which is equals to 8890. Correct? When you multiply this, decimal place shifts to 3 points. That is 8890 kg per meter cube. So this is the answer. Let us consider the second example. The density of steel is 7850 kg per meter cube, kilogram per meter cube. Calculate the mass of a steel sphere of radius 0.15 meter. So they are saying that the steel is in the shape of a sphere. Okay, the steel is in the shape of a sphere. Its radius is given. Radius means it is the length from the center of the sphere. What is the radius? It is 0.15 meter. Okay, and they are asking you calculate the mass of the steel sphere. Okay, so as I told you, the first step is write the data. So solution. What is given? The density of the steel is given. That is rho is equal to. Okay, or else you can write it in words. Density equals to. Okay, so the density is equal to 7850. Write the unit. It is given in kg per meter cube. Then we need to calculate the mass. Mass we don't know. Mass is don't know. Put a question mark. We don't know. And what else is given? Radius is given. Radius of the sphere is given. Radius is equal to 0.15 meter. Now students, the given shape is a sphere. To find the mass, okay, we have to have the volume. Okay, so the first step is we have to find out volume, or else let me write it here. We know the formula. What is the formula? Density is equal to mass over volume. Okay, but we cannot write radius in the place of volume. We have to convert radius into volume. Do you know the formula for volume of the sphere? Volume of the sphere is given by volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. In mass we have studied. The volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Therefore, you have to substitute here. Okay. So, let us substitute. That is 4 by 3 times. What is the value of pi? It is 3.142 times r. R is 0.15. It's cube. R cube. Put the power 3. Okay. So, once again, the volume of the sphere, you have to remember this formula. The volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. That is 4 by 3 times pi. That is 3.142 times r cube. R cube, that is given radius is 0.15 cube to the power 3. Now use your calculator and simplify. So you will get 0.014139. This is the volume you will get, and the unit is in meter cube. Now students, they are asking you mass, not the density. Density is already given. Do you know how to convert? See, we have the formula. If you want to remember, you can remember the triangle. Mass, this is the triangle. Okay, mass is equal to density times volume. This is the triangle. See, mass equals to density times volume, or density is equal to mass over volume, or volume is equal to mass over density. So you can remember this triangle. Just write a triangle like this. Mass is written here, density and volume is written here. So if you want to find the density, close density, therefore your formula will be mass over volume. If you want to find volume, close volume, then what is remaining? Mass over density. If you want to find mass, what you have to do? Close mass, therefore density times volume. So what will be the formula for mass? Mass is equals to density times volume. Density times volume. Do you know what is the density? Yes, it is already given in the question, which is 7,850 kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube times the volume that you have calculated now, that is 0.014139 meter cube. Now what happens? This meter cube to the power minus 3 and to the power plus 3, when you add minus 3 plus 3, the power becomes 0. Therefore meter cube, no meter cube remains there. Meter to the power 0. Meter to the power 0 means it is what? Anything to the power 0 will be 1. Correct? So what is the answer? Use your calculator. So you will get 110.99 kg. Okay? No need to write this 5 significant figure. Usually we write the answer for 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3 significant figure. So this the neighbor is more than 5. We need to increase 1, which is 111 kilogram. So this is the answer. So students, let us recall what are the things that we have studied in today's lesson. We have studied density. What is density? It is mass per unit volume. What is the SI unit? It is kg per meter cube. Sometimes it is also expressed in gram per cm cube. Density tells us the concentration of the matter. When the matter is denser, its value will be more. Okay, how density is related? Density is equal to mass over volume. What is the relation? More density means more mass. Okay, less density means less mass. Why? Because density and mass, they are written in the numerator, means they are directly proportional. Okay, whereas volume, how it is connected to the density? More density means less volume. Less density means more volume. Okay. Then, okay, one more thing. Density also determines whether the given substance floats or sinks in the liquid. Okay. For example, let us say that we have the density of the water as 1 gram per cm cube, and you have provided another liquid whose density is 0.9 gram per cm cube. Now, can you think about the liquid, the sample liquid? Is it going to float or sink in the given water? Now check the value. 0.9 is less than 1. Okay. So less means it has to float. So that this given liquid is going to float in water. Okay. In another example, let us consider same water 1 gram per cm cube. Another sample liquid is given whose density is 1 1.2 gram per cm cube. Now determine whether this liquid is going to sink or float in water. Now compare the value. Water is 1 gram per cm cube. The density of the sample liquid is 1.2 gram per cm cube, which is more than water. Therefore, this liquid is going to sink in the water. So, by looking at the density value, we can determine whether the given sample is going to sink or float in the liquid. So guys, see you tomorrow.